So let's talk about K-pop, because I know you're a huge fan of K-pop and I'm very excited to talk about this. So how did that start? In Vallejo, of all places, too.
I know, it's crazy. You know, I would say probably it was very weird because K-pop, when I was in middle school, was not popular. But right. I would say this is like a year or two. Like, K-pop was big before that, kind of. But what was a major breakthrough, even though a lot of people will say this group, right, as of right now, BTS paved the way. And I believe I did. And I don't
even know about K-pop, but I've heard of BTS. That's how popular they are.
I'll tell you my opinion about that in a second. But I feel like what made K-pop bigger was Gangnam Style. That's K-pop.
Oh,
that's K-pop.
Really?
And that video has like what, 2 billion views, 3 billion views.
That was an awesome song.
That's K-pop. Yeah, that's K-pop.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, a lot of people didn't know that. That's K-pop though.
What's his name again?
Psy.
Oh my Gangnam Style. Yeah.
For that, you made everyone happy.
Yeah. I know. Yes.
So he made K-pop mainstream, basically. Or kind of like.
I would say that he opened the realm to a lot of people who got curious, and they probably searched up like, what is K-pop, you know? But it didn't really make it as big as I would say BTS did.
Okay.
I don't necessarily think BTS did pave the way for K-pop to become a global mainstream here, but I think they paved the way for artists that are not just Spanish and American to be able to come in and top charts and beat people. Like BTS tops charts against Cardi B. They beat Ariana Grande. You know, they have the fastest YouTube video in in one day. You know, it's super crazy. And then especially the fans' dedication, I feel like as if none of this would happen if it wasn't for the fans. Like when it comes to K-pop, each group, their fandom has their own name. Like BTS's, their Korean name is Bangtansoyeondan, which means like Bulletproof Boy Scouts, you know?
Oh, wow.
So that's why their army, their group's called Army, their fandom's called Army, because Bulletproof Boy Scouts.
So the Army, right, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like, I feel as if, I think what helped BTS the most was their fandom, and they were the underdogs.
Okay.
I like, during their time, they were the underdogs of the group, you know?
Who was the big dogs during K-pop's rise to stardom?
Psy was big for a cool minute. Then once he had to go to his military enlistment, it was Big Bang.
Big Bang.
Big Bang and EXO.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to G-Dragon.
Yeah, he's about to have a comeback. I can't wait.
It's the best one.
Okay, so now BTS is the number one?
BTS is the top dog as of right now.
So again, how did you start to like K-pop growing up in Vallejo?
Basically, okay, so a year after Gangnam Style came out, or like 2 years after, my friend was telling me about this boy group named EXO.
Okay.
You know, so she was like, watch this music video. Like, it just came out, and it was called Love Me Right. Yeah. So I watched it, and I was like, this is so like aesthetically pleasing. And mind you, I was like a little nerdy girl back then. Like, I was into Panic at the Disco, 21 Pilots, everything, you know, American Idiot, everything like that. So then when she showed me that, I was like, yo. And then they were like so good looking to me. I was just like, wow. It like questioned me. So then I wasn't into it, I would say, but I knew of it and I listened from time to time. But when I really got into it is when BTS finally got on Billboard for the top 50 for like an award show. BTS actually kind of helped me get into them more because it made me realize, oh wow, like people actually like it just as me. And you know, and then that's when it comes with the fandom, because the fandom actually, they're very nice, majority of them. And it showed me that like it's cool to see someone who's exactly like me, like the same thing as me, you know? It's like when you meet someone at a coffee shop, oh, you like the same coffee as me.
Yeah. They gave you like validation. Like, I'm not like the only one.
Yeah, I'm not the only one.